Hi, welcome to Chats with the Chaplain. I'm Jess. I hope you're going well. I am starting a new little series on Chats with the Chaplain, and it's going to be all about rest. Now, that might seem like a bit of a funny topic to start with so early in the year, but I think it's really important to touch on this because rest is such a crucial component of our lives, in our daily life and in sort of our regular, everyday, bigger life as well. And we want to get to the end of the year not crashing and burning, but feeling good and feeling like we've been able to sort of get through the year at a good pace and looking after ourselves, and we haven't sort of gone and then realized, oh my goodness, I haven't stopped and I need a rest. So that's what I'm going to talk about rest for the next couple of weeks. So first and foremost, what is rest and why do we even need it? I think we tend to understand our physical need for rest. We understand that we need something like sleep, and sleep helps to regenerate, to actually heal. Our body does processes while we're sleeping that it doesn't do while we're awake, and it helps to restore us and refresh us, helps to consolidate memories, and so much more. And I think we all know that if we haven't had good sleep, we can start to get a little bit cranky, our immune systems can start to drop as well, and we're not as vigilant with our attention. So it really does have an impact, and I think we do understand the need for sleep. We also tend to understand the need for physical recovery when it comes to training and exercise. And in fact, active recovery and active rest is a staple of sports science. And it is actually what allows athletes to be at their peak performance when they need it. So it's built into training. Having active recovery and active rest is built into physical training because it's so important for the body and for athletes to be able to perform at their best. But what about mental and emotional health? What about emotional and mental recovery? Do we build enough rest into our lives to look after that and to ensure that we are at our peak performance, both mentally and emotionally, when we need it? So that's the kind of rest I want to be looking at over the next couple of weeks. Our brain is not separate from our body. It doesn't require any less fuel or energy. It still requires nourishment to function properly. So we, in this day and age, we are so switched on, especially with social media and technology. We're switched on all the time with rarely a chance to switch off. We're also striving to be busy, it seems. We want to keep up with the Joneses. We want to keep up with people living their best lives on social media. And we go. And being busy is a bit of a badge sometimes that we wear. And so we don't tend to stop enough or switch off and really look after our mental and emotional health and give our brain some recovery time as well, which is just as needed as the physical rest. Having regular rest in your life can do so much. It can help improve your mood, it boosts your immune system, it can reduce stress, it can help you live longer. In fact, there's a study that followed about 12,000 men, sort of 35 to 55, and they were men that were at risk of heart disease, and they followed these guys for 9 years. And those that took more regular vacations actually lived longer. And there's been other studies as well showing similar things, that those that take more leisure time and more vacations are better in general in terms of their well-being and longer lives. So that's another really great reason to build in rest into your life, is that you could possibly live longer as well and have better health. Taking a break fills the reserves, and we need that because crisis and emergency and stressful situations are going to hit in life. And so we need to build up that reserve, and taking a rest actually helps to do that. Having rest will build our emotional capacity. We're more fatigued when we haven't rested, and our emotions and our ability to problem solve and to function well tend to be all over the place if we are not rested, or we just have too much going on and we're overwhelmed all the time and we can't get a clear head, and we feel scattered because there's just so much going on in our lives. So rest is really crucial. And so I'm really keen to unpack this more over the next couple of weeks. Look, even Jesus rested. He withdrew from the crowds. He withdrew and rested when he was tired. There's a quote from Leonardo da Vinci as well that I want to read out. So Leonardo da Vinci said, "Every now and then, go away, have a little relaxation, for when you come back to your work, your judgment will be surer." And it's so true. So I think I mentioned before that rest and relaxation can actually boost your creativity as well. And that's why micro rests during the day, as well as bigger rests, can actually really help solve problems and to get you more creative as well. But we're going to really unpack this over the next couple of weeks. We're going to take a look at exactly what is rest and how we do it. What is active rest? How do we get the most benefit out of resting? And we're going to talk about the difference between passive resting, that kind of flaking out and tuning out and escaping, and active rest and how beneficial that is for you. And then we're going to take a look at creating margin in your life. So what do I even mean by creating margin in your life, and how do you actually do that? So I'm really excited about this one. I hope that you'll stay with me for this series. It's all on rest, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks. See you soon.